And welcome to week 7 of the Chakra Yoga series, Gentle Chair Yoga. Week 7 means chakra number 7, the most abstract of all the chakras. This is Sahasrara, thousand-fold lotus. It is located at the crown of the head and often called the Crown Chakra for that reason. So the focus for Sahasrara energy and chakra work is to find stillness, to use the vigorous yoga practice to engage the body through balance, poses, so that you can come to rest. Your body can rest so that the mind can become calm. If you have excessive energy in Sahasrara, you may be overly intellectual. Think of your Cliff Clavin types. Or a little bit spacey. If you are deficient in Sahasrara energy, you might be materialistic, even cynical at times. If you're balanced in Sahasrara energy, you have this sense of calm, this grace about you, where you don't get pulled into all the dramas. Gossip, it's not your thing. Bad energy there, I'm going to avoid it. So, awareness. Awareness of the body through a physical yoga practice. Awareness of the capacity of your breath through expanding the breath. Awareness of clarity. As your body becomes still, the mind becomes clear and calm. Wisdom awakens as you study yourself and you figure out where you want to go and you grow as a person. These are all the things that are linked to the Crown Chakra and how everything comes together on the yoga mat. So let's get started with a physical practice so that we're ready to be still and calm at the end of our practice today. Sitting tall, sitting comfortably. You can go ahead and close your eyes. I really encourage you to close your eyes, even if you're not comfortable. Just close them for a moment and then open them again. Now decide if you want to keep your eyes closed or bring your gaze downward. I like to close my eyes. It eliminates the distractions so I can really connect to my body and how I'm feeling. And my breath, of course. So just let your shoulders feel heavy, your arms feel heavy, your hips, your legs. Just taking a moment here to breathe. Now just bring your arms down to your sides. As you take a breath in, sweep your arms up. Let your hands come together overhead. And as you exhale, hands float down, palm pressing to palm. Let's do that again. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up. Hands together and floating down with the exhalation. Let's do one more just because it feels really good. Just to breathe. Take a moment of finding presence. Release the hands. Now lengthen the upper body by just reaching the crown of the head upwards. Just find that extra bit of length and lift from the hips to the shoulders, and the shoulders to the crown of the head. Just feel your weight through your legs and your hips anchoring you to the seat of the chair. And use that weight, use the anchor to lift up and lengthen through the upper body. Breathe into all that space. Oh, yeah. You can go ahead and open your eyes if they happen to be closed, and just wiggle your fingers and your toes. Now rotate through the wrists and go the other way. stretching through the arms. And now let's rotate through the shoulders. Go the other way. Now relax the arms, relax the shoulders, and rotate the ankles. Bring some movement to the ankles. Feel the stretch in the soles of the feet. Go the other way. And just bending the knees. Hearing all the cracks and pops. No judgment, just observe. Now scoot forward on your chair, feet flat on the mat. Bring your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Rest your hands on your knees. Spread your toes and just kind of roll onto the edges of your feet. So spreading your toes protects your ankles so you don't stretch the ligaments in your ankles. I don't want anybody turning their ankles. But just letting your knees go from side to side, just to bring some movement into the hips. Just moving in a slightly different way to what we normally do. Now feet flat. I want you to reach down for your right knee and just lift it up. And then just give your thigh bone a good wiggle in your hip, in the hip joint. You can even do some circles. And go the other way. Now coming back to center here, walk your left foot into the center. Bring your right ankle to the outside of your left knee. Now use your hands to hold your right knee up towards the ceiling. So your right knee is pointing straight up. Now sit tall. So pull your sternum towards your right knee and then sink the right hip down. Just relax the right hip and let it sink into the chair. And just feel that stretch in the outer hip. Stay tall. And just with your fingers woven together here, use the strength and the physics of the fingers being woven together to hold you in position, to support the upper body, to keep the upper body long. Now relax the right knee. Just let the knee fall wide. Use your ankle on your left knee for support. Right hand on your knee, just below your shin. Left hand comes to the seat of the chair. Now take a breath. Lift tall with your inhalation. And as you exhale, just turn away from your right knee. So turning to look to the left. Keep the crown of the head reaching upwards. With your exhale, bring yourself back to center. So wait for the exhalation. Try not to rush it to come out of the twist. Support your right foot. Just bring your right foot back down to the floor. Knees wide, toes spread. And just let your knees go from side to side. A little wiggle waggle with the knees. Remember, spreading the toes will help protect your ankles so you don't stretch your ligaments in the ankles. Coming back to center, reaching for your left knee, fingers clasped together, and just give your left thigh bone, your femur, a good side to side in the hip joint, in the hip socket. And then rotate some circles. Go the other way. Now bring left ankle to the outside of the right knee. You can walk your right foot in a little more towards the center. Hands on the front of your knee, your shin. Use your hands and lift yourself really tall. And when you exhale, think of dropping the left hip down into the seat of the chair. It's getting a good stretch there in the outer left hip. Make sure you're breathing. Awareness of the breath. Now let your left knee fall wide. Rest your ankle on top of your right knee. Left hand to the front of your knee, your shin. Right hand comes to the seat of the chair. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just turn away from your left knee, turning to look to the right. A gentle twist here. Just feeling an interesting stretch into the left hip. Keep the crown of the head reaching upwards so you don't feel like you're leaning into the right side. You want the weight equal on both hips. Keeping the crown of the head centered over the core of the pelvis. Keeping all of the chakras aligned. Now wait for your exhalation to release the twist. Support your left foot as you bring your left foot back down to the mat. And let's come to standing. So turn the seat of the chair towards you. We're going to stand right up next to the chair today, just a couple of inches away from the front edge of the seat of the chair. Let's take a breath in, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, bow forward, bring your hands to the chair and really fold. Bow as deep as you choose to bow. Now, rather than dropping the crown of the head to the seat of the chair, think of reaching the crown of the head towards the support of the back of the chair. So it's more like your heart is coming down towards the seat of the chair. Now inhale, press your hands into the seat of the chair, come to the half forward fold position. Use the support of the chair and the full length of your arms. Then walk your feet back, coming to a downward dog position. So keeping the hands anchored on the chair. Really lift and lengthen through the hips, the backs of the legs. Lifting the hips to lengthen the back of the legs. And using the hands to anchor to the seat of the chair to stretch through the sides of the body and the arms. Now slowly press yourself up at the same time, walking your feet towards the seat of the chair. Returning to the half forward fold position once again. All right, let's step the left foot back. So stepping the left foot back, a long lunge step, land on the ball of your left big toe. Now look over the back of the chair. So lift the eyes looking to the wall in front of you. Now push into the chair to reach your left heel down towards the mat. Soften into the right knee. So just be careful here, you're not overstretching the left calf. So you feel a stretch there, but no pain, right? Never crossing into the pain threshold. Being aware of what level of the stretch is right for you. Using your yoga practice to create awareness as you build strength and flexibility in your body. Now drop your eyes down to the seat of the chair and step your left foot forward. Take a breath in, just lengthen, reach the crown of the head forward. And as you exhale, right foot steps back now. Long lunge step, land on the ball of your right big toe. Now use your hands to push into the seat of the chair and reach the right heel down towards the mat. Stretching into the right calf. Left knee is soft. Now lift your eyes, look over the back of the chair. Feel how your vertebrae align. As soon as you lift your eyes, the shoulders begin to flatten out and the heart softens, right? The heart starts to pop forward rather than sink in. The throat is open. I could say whatever I want right here. Now drop your eyes down. Feel the shift in the shoulders, the softening in the back of the right calf. It's amazing. Step your right foot forward. Bend your knees and let's sweep up. Take a breath in. And exhale, coming to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, bow forward. Plant your hands on the seat of the chair. Let's step the left foot back. Long lunge step again. Land on the ball of your left big toe. Now pivot on your left foot, drop your heel. Shift your weight back. Shift your right hand more to the front of the chair. I want you to feel comfortable here. Left hand comes to your hip. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just turn to look upwards. Feel your body opening up. Breathe. If you like, you can even reach the left arm straight up. Check in. You want your body to feel open, to feel strong. You want the breath to flow. And as you exhale, find some softness in your pose. So there's a little more ease with the breath. And bring your left hand back to your hip. Take a breath. And as you exhale, bring your eyes back to your right hand on the chair. Left hand comes to the chair. Pivot onto your left foot. Step forward. Take a breath in. Reach the crown of the head forward. Lengthen through the upper body. As you exhale, right foot steps back. Land on the ball of your right big toe. Adjust the placement of your left hand. Right hand is going to come to your hip. But first, we're going to pivot on the right toe. Plant the right heel. Then right hand comes to the hip. There's a softness in the left knee. Take a breath. And as you exhale, bring your gaze up. Just turn to look upwards. To the wall in front of you, the ceiling in front of you, whatever works for you. Reconnect to your breath. Find the stillness in the pose. That perfect balance of effort and breath. You can sweep your right arm up if you choose. Wrist in line with the shoulder. Totally up to you. Bring your right hand back to your hip. We'll take one more breath. With your exhalation, waiting for the exhalation, not rushing it, bring your eyes back to the seat of the chair. Bring your right hand to the chair. Now pivot onto the ball of the right big toe. Step your right foot forward. Bend your knees, weight in your feet, and sweep up. And exhale. Hands at your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Plant your hands on the seat of the chair. Really get a good connection between your hands and the chair. Now, instead of looking at your hands or your fingertips, look at the back of the seat of the chair. Now, shift your weight into your right foot. Soften your left knee and just lift your left heel off the mat. Now spread your toes on your left foot and float your left foot off the mat. Just bend your knee. Now use your arms. Distribute your weight between both hands, both arms, and your right leg. Right foot pushing into the mat, hips square. Eyes looking towards the back edge of the seat of the chair. Take a breath. As you exhale, reach the crown of the head forward. So feel the length through the spine. Take another breath. Keep that. And as you exhale, reach the left foot straight back. Push with the left heel. So the height of the left leg, left foot is totally up to you. You can even have your big toe grazing the floor if that's what feels good. But I want you to reach through the left heel and reach through the crown of the head. Stay long through the body. Doesn't matter how high you are off the floor. That's not the point here. It's the length. Now, if you feel comfortable, you can actually bring your right hand to your hip. Although comfortable is probably not the right word. If you feel steady, that's probably a better choice. Breathe. Now, with both hands on the seat of the chair, just slowly, with control, bring your left foot back to the mat beside your right foot. Inhale, lift your eyes, look over the back of the chair. And as you exhale, round through the back, round through the shoulders. Really pull your belly button in towards your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Another breath in. Lift your eyes, look forward. Open through the heart. And as you exhale, chin towards the chest, belly to the spine, rounding through the shoulders. Let's do that one more time. A breath in and a breath out. Neutral table position, eyes at the back edge of the seat of the chair. Left foot, left leg pushes into the mat. Soften your right knee and just pull your right heel off the mat. Spread your toes on your right foot so you're balancing on the ball of your right big toe for now. Left leg strong. When you feel ready, just bend your right knee so your right foot is floating off the mat. Use the strength in your arms, your hands, the strength of your left leg. Crown of the head reaches forward. Feel your shoulders pull away from your ears. Take a breath. And as you exhale, reach with the right heel. Reach back. Reaching. Remember, you can have your big toe floating on the floor so long as you're reaching through the heel, reaching through the crown of the head. Finding all that length and space in your body. Harnessing all the energy and strength of the muscle fibers. Try not to drop your chin or drop your eyes to your hands. Keep your eyes looking at the back of the seat of the chair. If you feel steady, you can go ahead and place your left hand on your hip. Let's try for 3 more breaths. Just kind of observe your body. Notice how strong you are, how resilient you can be, how determined. Yes. Now with both hands on the seat of the chair, just slowly bring the right foot beside the left foot. Inhale, lift the eyes, look over the back of the chair, open through the heart. As you exhale, round through the back, belly pulls in, chin comes in towards the chest. Inhaling, lifting the eyes, look forward. Exhaling, rounding through the back. One more time. Neutral table position, and walk your feet back to the downward dog position. So here in downward dog, find some ease here. Try to connect to the wonderful feeling of being active here in downward dog. You can feel the activity, you can feel the stretch going on, but at the same time there's some ease. It's not horrible. You can be present. You can notice how good your body feels. You can notice the space for your breath, the length in your limbs. And how calm or calmer the mind has become, even if it's not completely calm. Slowly walk towards the chair. Lift your eyes, look over the back of the chair. Soften through the heart. Bend your knees. Shift your weight into your feet and sweep up. All the way up. Excuse me. Let's take a moment here, standing in mountain pose. Notice how now, brown cow, you're ready to be still. That is the purpose of the yoga practice. So let's make it really easy and come to sitting. Sit all the way back in your chair. You might even have already closed your eyes. We're just going to do one last little bit of movement before we come to complete stillness. Now just lift your toes and spread them wide. Now push the soles of your feet into the floor. Feel how that activates the legs. Just push, 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 push with the soles of the feet. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just let it all go. Now bring your arms to your sides. Squeeze your arms in towards your rib cage, and at the same time push your rib cage into your arms. Make tight fists with your hands and squeeze really tight. Take a breath in if you can. And as you exhale, just let it all go. And just drag your hands to the tops of your thighs. Now doing the same thing with the face. Squeeze your eyes really tight, squeeze your cheeks, and clench your jaw. And when you exhale, let it all go. Rest in the stillness here. Really identify it. Like you can see it. You're a person looking at you from above. You walk into a room and you see yourself and you think, wow, she's really relaxed. She's really still. Nothing is going to bother her. Let that stillness really come over you so that you're no longer this physical being. You're just this pool of stillness, resting in the center of the room. Nothing but peace, joy, calm. Nothing to worry about, nothing to prepare for in this moment. Just to be in this moment, connected to Sahasrara energy. Feel the weight of your body, but at the same time, how effortless and light everything feels. Because the weight of your worries are gone. You've extracted yourself from the drama all around you. So all you have to do is be you. Bring your arms to your sides. As you take a breath in, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands together overhead. Let your hands flow down, palm pressing to palm as you exhale. Pausing with hands right in front of heart center. Taking a moment to be grateful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. And may all beings be at peace. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.